When it comes to your twin flame, silence doesn't mean that the love has gone. In this video I'm going to be explaining the deeper spiritual meaning as to why communication can stop and how to lovingly restore it by healing within and choosing love over fear. Twin flames often go silent or stop communicating, sometimes when you're focusing too much on them or believing that you can get your good from your twin flame, that they're the source of your good. If you're feeling bad, you reach out to them to make you feel better. That's not what your twin flame is for. That's what the divine's for. The divine is the source of your good, your happiness, your joy, your love. And if you're focusing too much on your twin flame for that, they will move out of the way until you refocus on the divine and give yourself, claim everything that you need from the divine, not your person. If you're focusing too much on them and not enough on yourself or on your own well-being, they will leave your reality until you make that shift and realign with yourself, the true source of your love, the true source of your good. So no contact is not a sign that they don't love you anymore. In fact, they're loving you unconditionally by giving you not what you want, but what you need. They're asking you to realign your relationship with the divine, to refocus on the divine, so you can have a happy, healthy union in the way that you desire. Twin flame unions are nothing to do with codependency. And if you try and be codependent with your twin flame like soulmates can be with each other, then it's not going to be happening. You can't approach your twin flame with a needy energy or a wanting energy or an energy of lack, because they're just going to amplify any feelings of lack that you may be having. You have to feel the energy of lack, the feelings of lack that you have within, with love from the real source of all love. And then your twin flame can come in and amplify the abundance, the happiness, the joy, the fulfillment that you've already cultivated within yourself. So this is why they block you as well. And bear in mind, when they do block, they'll have their own intense journey. They'll have their own stuff to go through. And if you're using your twin flame as a distraction, or you're clinging to them, or you're using them like a drug to try and get high, to avoid feeling all the uncomfortable feelings that you have to move through and purge for your union, then you're not going to move forward. If you were using your twin flame as a distraction from your journey or a way to numb out to your feelings, they will give you space so you can work through your feelings and take the steps that you need to take so you can come together in connection in the way that you truly desire. Because what would you rather have? A few text messages or harmonious union? Well, the answer is always going to be harmonious union. So better just to focus on yourself, focus on your own healing. It's possible that maybe your route into harmonious union doesn't necessarily involve a lot of chatting in between. That's okay, let it be as it is, let whatever transpires transpire. And focus on you, focus on your healing. That's going to move you forward. So you've got to stay grounded and calm during the periods of non-contact. And the way you do this, ask yourself, what do you feel that you're getting from communication with your twin flame? Is it validation? Is it acknowledgement? Is it love? Is it attention? Is it affection? Whatever it is, you have to give those things to yourself first. Write down what are the 5 main feelings that you'd get from your twin flame getting in touch with you, communicating with you, and you've got to take the time to give all those energies to yourself, deliver them to your heart every time you need them. It's not your twin flame's job to give you love, it's their job to show you where you need to love yourself. And communication is a reflection of your inner harmony as well. How's your internal communication looking with your twin flame? Is it coming from a place of peace and unconditional love, or is it coming from a place of upset? Is there resentment there? Is there vindictiveness there? Is there resentments there? Because if there is, that's going to keep external communication away. You need to have the internal communication down to the degree that it needs to be in order to have a healthy union. And until then, that's the only place you will have to communicate. And you're always communicating with them in your heart 24 hours a day. You can't block that. That don't switch off. So how is your dialogue, internal dialogue with your twin flame looking? If there's upsets in there, it may need cleaning up. How's your internal dialogue with yourself looking? Are you being mean to yourself? Because if you are, then your twin flame's only going to be mean to you, because they're going to be reflecting how you're treating yourself. So there wouldn't be any point in them being around. If you're being mean to yourself, you don't want to experience meanness from them amplified. Your twin flame relationship is going to reflect your relationship with yourself. So if you have been very harsh with yourself, maybe for lifetimes, it's time to just make a choice to completely end that paradigm and choose to have a new, completely new relationship with yourself. And how would that look? Would it be a kind relationship, a loving relationship, a peaceful relationship of reciprocal love? Because that's what you're calling in here. That's what you're desiring to have. Their silence is always going to mirror something that you need to heal within yourself. Or they're parts of you that you've silenced, or parts of you that you're not listening to. Perhaps there's some hurt places that are crying out for your own love, but you're pushing them down because it's uncomfortable to acknowledge these places, to feel into these places and feel your feelings in these places. But this is work in the process. You have to go exactly where you don't want to go. You have to go in and feel all those most uncomfortable, maybe even embarrassing feelings, in order to acknowledge them and clear them and release them and bring love in their place, until you're so filled with love that your twin flame simply can't stay away from you. The mirror exercise can restore open and honest communication, because the way you would do a mirror exercise on this would be: step one, I'm upset with my twin flame because they're not communicating with me. The step two, I'm upset with myself because I'm not communicating with myself. And that's when you go and find all the places within that have been silenced, and you can work through this block again and again and again and again until you're absolutely sick of working through what feels like the same thing over and over. But you are going a little bit deeper each time, and there's going to come a point where you'll break through and communication will either come in, or you'll go much, much deeper into infinitely deeper place of healing, if that's what you need to do for your union. But it's always the same with this journey. With every step that you take and every step that you complete, you'll either get your dream or the next step to your dream. You could be energetically chasing your twin flame without realizing it. If you're always wondering what's going on over there, what they're doing, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, have they left the karmic yet? Are they coming closer? Have they been thinking about you? All that is energetically really, really expensive for you. And it's also an energy leak. You're losing a lot of energy by sending it over there all the time, and it's taking energy away from your inner healing, which is the thing that's actually going to bring you what you desire. So this is what they mean by surrender the outside. Don't worry about them or what's happening or anything like that. Just move through your feelings about your situation with the mirror exercise, and that's enough to heal your union and bring you together. The difference between surrendering the outside and emotionally suppressing is that when you do surrender, you let it be as it may, whilst acknowledging and validating everything that you feel about the situation. You're not hiding anything. You're really getting clear on how you really feel. And if anything feels bad, you work through it. Emotionally suppressing means you just stop feeling your feelings, you distract yourself, you have a few drinks, you binge watch your favourite show, you numb out in one way or another. And numbing out just means you're not moving forward. You can communicate with your twin flame through your heart anytime you like, even without words. You can meditate on it. I have several meditations on this channel where you can connect with your person and you can exchange words, you can exchange feelings, you can just sit peacefully in each other's presence. It's all equally good and it's all equally valid and equally healing for you. There may be signs that communication is going to come in or shift, but the main sign is how you feel within, even more than, say, repeating numbers or stuff you see on the outside, songs on the radio, lyrics, hearing your person's name all the time. The more peaceful you are, the more you're in a state of unconditional love and forgiveness, the more likely that is to allow for communication to resume. So learn to trust the divine order and keep choosing love through the silence. Keep working on clearing the communication blocks that are there, because the moment the communication blocks are healed with the mirror exercise, then communication can come in. And these videos here give you a lot more information as to the mechanics of clearing the communication blocks. Bye bye.